Good afternoon, guys. And now I'm back on the case of Nolan Wells. And it's very funny and very interesting to know that you guys were making the supposed CETO call at 4, if I'm not mistaken. But you didn't leave Horn Island according to your lawyer until 4:30. Then when you give the GPS coordinates to where you guys were to the CETO person so you could get told, she specifically asked were you guys aground, meaning the boat was not moving. Because now you are saying, no, we're not aground, we're taking on 17, no, 31 feet of water. Now, I'm not no boat expert. I have been on a boat before, but I'm not a boat expert. And I only been on a boat one time. And I'm thinking that they were on a Triton, which is like a bigger version of a small sized boat. I mean, y'all can comment down below a picture of the boat that they were on. And for you to, I understand the whole misconstrued of like how many feet of water was in the boat, only because, they were drunk, they were intoxicated, they were under the influence, whatever you want to say. But I'm not a scientist. But how would you know, being that you are inebriated, intoxicated, whatever you want to say, how would you know that was 17 foot of water, or 17 feet of water, or 31 feet of water in your boat? Because if the supposed call was made while y'all was still ashore, like y'all wasn't even on water when y'all made the call because y'all didn't leave until 4:30 according to your lawyer, that means that CETO call was a lie. And that y'all only made it to create an alibi. So now the question is, what happened in them 30 minutes to Nolan, or just whatever happened in that 30 minutes that we don't know about? Because now the 30 minutes is just like the inclusive to try to now figure out, was Nolan still on that boat? Were y'all still trying to call for Nolan? Were y'all having an altercation? Did something happen to Nolan? Because even when we hear in the CETO call, the enhanced version, whatever version you want to listen to, you hear them saying Nolan's name in the background. You hear them saying specific names in the background. You hear a girl saying, oh my God, is he dead? Like, what the fuck, Mississippi? What is going on? Because why are we not interviewing these girls? Where the fuck are these young women at? Because they know more than what they're saying. A lot of people that were on Horn Island know a lot more than what they're saying. And it's sad that when we make it about race, it's a problem. And for people to say that, oh, we're not looking at race, this, that, and the third. Okay, let's take that aside. But let's still look at the bigger picture. Even if we're not looking at race, he still went out there with his friends. And these are boys who sat in front of Officer Tatum and said, oh, this is my best friend, this, that, and the third. If we look at body language, and we see the way they was talking about Nolan, sweethearts, they were not his friends. They were not. Warren done lost mad weight. Jack seems like the problem starter. He seems like he liked to start shit with people. You feel me? He looked like the asshole. I just can't, bro. Even the first boy who was saying like, oh, Nolan was my best friend and da-da-da. But when he didn't even know what to say other than just a best friend, or he was like a brother to us, he didn't even know what to say after that. Even when the other boy, Jax, I believe, was saying something about Nolan and how they felt about Nolan, my son said, like, what's that about? Like, every bodily expression that you can see whether somebody is telling the truth or whether somebody is lying. And I'm not going front. If they were involved or were not involved, they are still not telling the whole truth. They are not. Because even if they had nothing to do with it, why not tell us who the fuck did? Because if it's no skin off your back, why not just give up the person or the people who did it? If this was such your best friend and your friend, like, I don't know. I'm taking a very hard interest in this case because at the end of the day, it could have been any one of us. And if you know, you know, and if you don't know, this ain't for you. This message ain't for you. But it's bigger than us. It's bigger than all of us. And at this point, we have to take a stand. But can somebody please comment down below a picture of the Triton that they were on? Because I definitely want to do some more digging.